Yo, 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 welcome, everybody. It's your boy Trav here with Trade the Trends, and we're about to get this thing rocking, y'all, tonight. Hey, guys, I want to go over my 30, 60, 90-day game plan with everybody, okay? So I want to first welcome everybody to the line right now. I want to tell you brief about myself. My name is Travis Jones. I've been trading Forex and crypto for almost 3 years now. I've made over $7,000. From start to finish, probably give or take some or minus, moving around some crypto. I definitely take some profits, pay some bills and things of that nature. But been in the game for 3 years. Really been consistent in learning the skill set of how to trade and when to invest, understanding buying low and selling high, right? That's one of the major keys to investing, when to get in and when to exit the market. One thing about trading is that it's something I believe everybody should learn, right? Because you should always know how to actually make money with the money you already have, right? Don't just let the banks do it, right? You need to be utilizing this yourself, okay? So that's basically what I want to talk about, okay? I want to talk about how we're actually going to be able to do that. So I'm about to go ahead and bring out some awesome information for you. I really want to break down the kind of ins and outs, really get some intro going right now. Before I go into the game plan, I just want to let you know, what is the Forex market, right? What is the cryptocurrency market, right? Who's even involved in trading, Travis? And I want to bring this to everybody right now. And I'm going to actually, start this up here in a second. Once everything loads, we're going to talk about Forex and Crypto 101, right? That's basically what it's all about. 101, right? Because right now we're just getting started. And I know a lot of people, even after my 3 years in the game, I still meet a lot of people who really don't understand Bitcoin or know anything about trading currency, which is strange to me, right? Because, I know a lot of people travel a lot and go, different places, across the globe and seeing different things. And, I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Let me do a mute mic check. Mic check. There we go. Mic check. There we go. We sounding good right now, y'all. So that's awesome. That's awesome. And I want to share this. I want to share this to my group real quick. Make sure my people seeing this, right? I want to share this thing. Let me share this thing right now. Cool. All right. So basically, really what I want to talk about right now is the Forex market, okay? So Forex, Travis, the Forex, what is that all about, right? So foreign exchange market, or Forex, refers to this $5.3 trillion a day market, okay? Crazy. That's insane. $5.3 trillion per day is moving. How is that possible? Let me talk about some of the participants already in this market. Guess what? Do you bank with Wells Fargo? Do you bank with Chase? Do you bank with Bank of America? Do you bank in the United States of America, period, right? If so, your money is being exchanged, okay? Your money that is in the banks is being exchanged, right? Let's think about it. You buy something on Amazon from China, right? They're not going to even accept the US dollar, but right now they do, right? So you have to actually exchange the US dollar for the Japanese yen. And to do that, there's a fee, right? And this fee goes up and down, right? That's what we're buying and selling in the market, right? When we're buying and selling these currencies, right? It's determined on that exchange rate, like I'm talking about. For example, I may have $5 and I go to Mexico and change it for pesos. They give me 10 pesos. So $5 equals 10 pesos at that point, right? However, if a day later, I still have my 10 pesos and now 10 pesos in dollars is now worth $6. Hey, once I exchange it back, they give me $6 instead of 5. So now I profited. But it's also a possibility that it can go down and only be worth $4 and I lose $1, right? That's what we're trading, right? We're basically buying and selling that the cost of one currency versus another value is going to go up or down, okay? And this trading volume, makes this the largest in the world, right? This is beast of stock, man. You could put the New York stock market, London stock market, and Tokyo stock market together, and it won't even equal or come close the foreign exchange market, right? And then, being that we're talking about the currency markets, okay, we're going to talk about crypto also, right? Crypto, this is a digital currency, right? That's on an online ledger called the blockchain. It operates independently of banks and is considered decentralized. So that means we can trade Bitcoin or cryptocurrency 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, let's go back to Forex real quick. Forex, we can trade 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Why? Well, your banks are closed on a weekend, right? There you go. There you have it. And of course, also on certain holidays, we don't trade either due to, banks being closed as well. But cryptocurrency is not, bonded to any bank. It's decentralized, right? So basically, this means you can trade it any day. So this is 24 hours, 7 days a week, where your money can always be making money for you at all times, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is phenomenal. And the reason why I say you should be, learn how to trade, right? Because guess what? Mr. Warren Buffett had a famous quote, and I'm going to tell you guys about that, once I finish these slides, okay? So next, it's real simple, real intro stuff. I'm not getting into any depth. If you, of course, join my team, we have in-depth trainings. We actually have actual experts that have been doing this for 20 years, not just me teaching it. I actually have, professors and partners who have been trading 7 to 10 years and some 20 plus years, gurus and people that do this full-time trading and actually help us and actually send us trade ideas in our group, so they're teaching us a skill because we're always a student. We're always learning because money changes, right? Let's say 10 years ago, right? Bitcoin, who was talking about Bitcoin 10 years ago? Not many people, right? There was once upon a time where people were scared of debit cards, right? Debit card is digital money, right? Because we don't possess it. There's a ledger that the bank says, yeah, this is how much he has, so he can swipe this plastic card for, right? So we've transitioned with technology from the debit card now to the cryptocurrency space, okay? So how do you make money in these markets? You buy, you sell, right? And the crazy thing about it, we can make money going up or down. Whereas in the stock market, in certain cases, unless you're short selling or really know what that's about, you're technically making money when the market goes up because you're buying shares. And when the shares go up, you make money. When the shares go down, you don't. Well, hey, here, I can buy or sell based on the trends of the market. That's why what we do here, we trade the trends. Why? Because the trend is your friend, okay? That's something you're going to learn in the markets. But Mr. Warren Buffett said it himself. If you never figure out a way to make money in your sleep, you will work until the day you die. Everybody that's on this call right now, that's listening in, that's tuned in, I got a lot of people on mute right now because I want to get through the information, and I'll take questions at the end. If you have any, put them in the chat right now. But basically, are you in control, right? Ask yourself that, am I in control right now of my future? And a lot of cases, no, your job is in control, right? This job security you think you have, there's no security. Right? They can let you go tomorrow and say, hey, here's 2 weeks pay, go about your business, right? Or your 401k, right? A lot of people say, oh yeah, I have a 401k, this, that, and the third. Hey, what is your 401k? What market are you in? What type of returns are you getting? Hey, are you on track to retire by the age of 65, right? You don't know. You have to put your finances into your own hands because no one is going to take care of you like you can. Right? Your government isn't going to do it. Your bank isn't going to do it. And your job is not going to do it. These are corporations that are made to make money, right? And they make money off of our expense, okay? And again, what I mean by that is, they're out here making all this money. Hey, do you do one-on-one consulting on trading? Absolutely. Yeah, Marquise, I can definitely do a one-on-one. Shoot me a DM. We could set something up. We can go over some stuff, and I do it all, everything I could do to assist you with, bro. That's what we do. Absolutely. So let's talk about it, right? So what I want to bring up real quick is my growth sheet, right? And I want to talk about my growth sheet, right? Because what I did, I want to show you guys what I did first. Okay, what I did first. Okay, I started with. I paid for the program, right? You got to pay to play, right? Guys, this is millionaire education, right? This stuff isn't free. This is what the Warren Buffetts, our strategies they've been utilizing for 40, 50, 60 years, guys. This isn't a scam stuff. This is stuff just we didn't know about because they don't teach us this in school. They don't teach us compound interest in depth in school. They don't teach us how to invest. They don't teach us how to, make sure we understand the checkbook. They don't teach us about debt consolidation. They don't teach us those things, right? So, now I'm learning a skill set where, hey, I was actually able to get it for free. And I'll talk about that a little later too, where I paid a monthly, paid $200, let's say $200 for 30 days to learn a skill set. And because I was able to pick it up with my profits and also help others do the same, I was awarded a scholarship, and basically got it for free. And now I'm just helping others do the same thing, right? Because there are people who's paying, what's Robert Kiyosaki? Robert Kiyosaki, they got a, he wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad and the Cash Flow Quadrant. I think the cash flow quadrant is also important as well. I think that's real, real important. But basically what I wanted to mention is that he's actually selling a course that's about $10,000 a month, how to trade 10 grand. And guess what? People are paying it because once you have the power of multiplying money, you can multiply those percentages to any type of amount, right? And the thing I always tell people that past profits don't guarantee future profits, and only use money to trade or invest in that you're willing to risk or lose, right? Do not put all the church's money in your broker account. No, start small. It's okay. Because I thought the same thing. I say, man, once I get $1,000, $2,000, I'm going to trade it. So I called my homeboy. I was just like, man, I've been thinking about this. Can I start with just $300? He said, yes, absolutely. So I started with $300, right? My goal at that point was, I want to say 1% a day. Let me look. Yeah, about 1% a day, right? I didn't want to start doing anything crazy, being modest. And the crazy part about actually gaining 1% a day, right? Your banks are only giving you 1% a year on your money. Let that sink in, right? You have $300 that's sitting in your bank account. They're multiplying it. They're getting 10% a month, 10% a month, and they're only giving you 1% annually, right? So let's think about that. This is the power of trading and investing when you take it into your own hands. You can do daily what the banks are giving to you yearly, okay? And that's phenomenal, right? You don't have to wait a whole year for $3, right? You don't have to wait a whole year to get that done, okay? So I want to make sure, I get that situated. Let me see. That I don't have it. It's on the kitchen table. All right. She's talking about my son. Just got to make sure he's good. Got to make sure your kid's good, guys. Always take care of your kids. If your dad's out there, happy Father's Day. Take care of y'all kids, B. Take care of the kids, okay? Please, please. Right? So, all right, back to it. A modest 1%, right? So, basically, I was able to do this. And you see, trading days. So, I'm thinking, Sunday through Friday morning, right? Because the market's closed Friday afternoon, okay? So, but basically what I was able to do, in some days you get more than 1%. Depends on what the market gives you. Like this week, last week I did a certain amount. This week, the market is a little bit slower, right? That's what it is. We can't guarantee. That's why I said past profits don't guarantee future profits, because you do not know what the market may give you, right? And I'm going to show you some profits that I've been doing since December. I need to update them. But if you're following me in my private group, you see every update, every check-in that I do with my live account, right? And I right now I'm live. I demo when I start new strategies. I don't really post that much. Just to practice, but I'm usually live, because even some of my practice account is like $100 live account. Like I'm practicing with real money now. After 3 years, I'm that confident in the skill set and the tools that I have to help me. So let's look at it, right? So after 30 trading days, right? Let's say week one, right? Let's say week one, you just do 1% a week, right? Even 1% a week. So you're making $3 a week. Okay, so after 4 weeks, you now have a $300 account that's $312, right? After a month of trading, right? And a lot of people say, well, Travis, that's not a lot, but see, you got to crawl before you walk, guys, right? Everybody wants to get rich quick, and that's where you get scammed and get messed up, right? I know there's a lot of people, unfortunately, that's bought into that. Hey, you send me 300, I'll make you 3,000 in an hour. Right? Because everyone wants that quick money. No one really wants to work for it, learn a skill. No one wants to do that these days. I was able to really stay focused and disciplined and say, hey, I'm gonna learn this before I can make $30, I have to make $3. Before I can make $300, I have to make $3. Before I can make $3,000, I gotta make $3, right? I gotta go step by step, okay? So this is where I started, modest 1% a week, and I thought this was phenomenal. 4% a month. Like I said, I don't, somebody tell me right now, what type of account is doing 4% a month. I do know of one most recently that I've heard about, but hey, feel free to put it in the chats, add to it, add some value. Tell me, guys, what investment opportunity that that's going to give you 4% a month, okay? And now I'm going to blow your mind, right? Because I just started a new challenge. I went from 300 to 3,000. My first challenge of 2019. The only difference is I was doing about 10%. But right now I'm doing a $500 challenge. So I want to, and hopefully everybody's watching that. If you're not in my private group, please leave a message in the comments that say, private group or something like that, and I'll add you, or send me a DM. Let's talk more about it, and I can show you some tools and software and things that I use to help make my trading experience a lot more easier, right? Because that's really what it's about. Especially with the learning curve, you want to make trading a lot more easier, okay? So basically what I'm doing right now, okay, is I'm taking a $500 account to 5,000, okay? 500 to 5,000. And basically in order for me to do that, it's going to take me 6 months basically to do that, because my plan is to do 10% per week, okay? So week one, right, I started with $500. Week one, I should be at $550. Actually, I did a little bit more than that, and I ended at $562, okay? So now I'm in week two, okay? And week two right now, to get to 10%, that would be $605. I'm checking my phone right now to see where I am, and I'm actually at $580, right? So not right at, where I want to be, but I'm right in between week one and week two, right? So still growing the account. Like I said, some weeks it's going to be slow. Where last week, man, I got the 10% in like 2 days, right? Where now it's been 3 days and I'm still sitting at only about 3% profits. But guess what? I'm in profit, right? You can't get emotional. You can't be upset. Things are going to happen. Like I said, the market may not give you that. Whereas next week, the market may give me 20%, 30%. Then after that, maybe 1 or 2%. Right? 30%, right? You got to take your wins and your losses. And that's another thing I share, with my account as well. I go through all my wins and losses that I've had, because I don't win every trade. And that's the thing about having a system, a strategy, the software and tools and these algorithms that we have now with technology that we trade from our phones. It's going to help us make this trading experience that much easier, right? That's what it's about, okay? So, for example, okay, so this is week one, okay? And week one is usually 4 days, right? I trade Sunday through Wednesday. That's it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Don't trade Thursday. Don't trade Friday, because a lot of times the markets get volatile on Thursday going into Friday, and it kind of, tricks you into leaving some trades open over the weekend, and you don't want to do that, right? I had bad experience where I just kind of let my trades sit. I had to learn a lesson. That's what it's about. My lesson was, you know what? You should have did what you said you was going to do, Travis, and not trade on Thursdays and Fridays, right? Instead of losing $200, I probably would have been up like $175, actually, right? Because I eventually came back from it, but think about if I didn't have to come back from an L, right? So that's the crazy part. So, but my goal is, as you guys can see, after 26 weeks, which is 6 months, right? Half a year, my $500 account is now almost $6,000. And I'm trading at almost an extra $541 a week, right? So let's think about it. Is it worth it to be patient and to be consistent and learning this skill set and utilizing the tools and resources that we have here at Trade the Trends to assist you? Would it be worth, trading for 6 months if you can generate $6,000 from a $500 account, right? And a lot of people say, Travis, what if I want to put 1,000, 2,000? Hey, that is totally up to you. I am only telling you what I've been doing. Okay. I can only tell you what I've been doing. There are many people on my team that started with $4,000 accounts, $10,000 accounts, some $300 accounts. right? I always recommend, just for, recommendation purposes, to start with $1,000, right? That's recommended, because you give yourself, the right space to do the things you want to do. And a lot of people who always ask me and say, hey, Travis, I want to make this type of money. Usually a lot of people say, hey, I want to make $1,000 a month, right? But we got to gradually get there. A lot of people don't just have $10,000 laying around to invest to get 10%, a week on that, right? But guess what? You can start small and grow it. But see, that's the thing. And that's why I tell people, it's like, you have to be patient, young grasshopper, right? It's not a get rich quick scheme. This is not a scheme. This is real life. This is real money. This is the game that's been going on since the Federal Reserve started, right? Trading currency, right? Trading currency. Boom. That's just what we do. Okay. So with all those fails, like, say you don't take any money out, right? This is just in the sense you don't take any money out. But guess what? You can always withdraw, right? If you have, like, say, for example, hey, my account is at $1,000. What I usually do, right? Once I double my account, I take out the initial $500, and that goes back to the bank, and I pay some bills with it, right? Do whatever I need to do. Catch up on some daycare. Well, don't catch up, right? But get ahead on daycare, get ahead on some bills, right? And now you've got $500 of basically house money that you're trading. So now technically you have risk-free trading, because all that is house money that your money created, right? Okay. So like, say you don't touch it, right? $1,000. Let's say after 1 year, which is 52 weeks, your $500 investment, at a growth of 10% in a perfect world, right? And we all know, unfortunately, the world isn't perfect. But let's say it is. After 52 weeks, right, guess what I can see? That's $65,000. And that will be profits of $5,000 per week. If you're creating an income stream of $5,000 per week, what company are you working for at that point? Somebody in the chat, tell me who you working for making $5,000 a week. Anybody want to tell me you still working at that place you're working at that you hate right now? I don't think so. So that's what I tell people. Is it worth, staying disciplined and focused for a year's time where you could possibly set up your potential early retirement instead of waiting until you're 65 and 70 years old, trying to get I don't even know what we're going to have at that point. Pensions are long gone. The amount that we retire on is not enough. So we usually have to pick up another job or part-time job. So that's why it's so important, because times are changing, ladies and gentlemen. Times are changing, okay? And real briefly, I want to go over my 30, 60, 90-day game plan real quick. So let me show y'all this here real quick, because y'all see what it says. It's 2019. You can earn a living with your phone, right? With your cell phone, guys. We can earn a living with our cell phones right now, okay? And that's what I do. I set everything up, initially on my computer and PC, but 95% of the time I am updating, entering and exiting, trades and, updating my things right from my cell phone, right? Something that I carry with me 24/7 anyway, right? I can just look down at my phone and say, man, I made $16 today. Hey, I made $20 today. Hey, I made $30 today extra, right? I didn't have to go out and Uber. I didn't have to go out and do any DoorDash. I didn't have to go out and do anything but do the regular things I've been doing, because I, have my trade set up, right? So I'm just simply going to work, and I can still make an extra $30 while I'm at work. I don't have to pick up a second job, right? This is my second job, right? From my phone. So let's talk about the first 30 days, right? First thing you got to do, hey, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be what, y'all? Got to get started to be great, okay? So activate your benefits. Time to start making around-the-clock profits right now, 24/7, okay? So within the first 72 hours, what I want you to do, of course, is get added to our secret Facebook group. This is a group of over 20,000 individuals that are trading and sharing a lot of best practices, man. It's phenomenal, the type of environment and culture that's built. Like, I post, man, there's so many people I don't know saying, hey, congrats, man, $500 account, making $60 in a week. That's amazing, right? You get so much love and so much information. They ask me, what strategy am I using? What's my lot sizes? you know, and I can access the same thing as for others. You know, some people started with a lower $300 account that are more aggressive. I like to be real conservative with my account. 10% is actually conservative, right? It's actually conservative, which is crazy. Some people are doing 20 and 30%, you know, on smaller accounts, and because they're doing high risk, high reward, right? You know, I like to be conservative. Okay. So first 72 hours, hey, let's get on the horn. Let's get on the call. Let's get on the one-on-one visual just like this. Let's make sure we get your trading account set up. We get your demo account set up first. I always say at least demo for at least 10 to 14 days. Practice first. Do not go on with the real money on day one trying to enter trades because you're going to make mistakes, right? It's like riding a bike for the first time. No one got on the bike the first time and was just pedaling away. It was never that smooth. Maybe for some, right? But being this is new, it's not hard, but it's new. You need to learn the ropes a bit. Okay, so put you in a group. You know, we have a one-on-one. Now we get you set up. We get everything activated, your demo. We start your account. You know, we get you connected so you can start seeing some activity in the first 72 hours based on when you start the account, right? Because if you start on a Friday night, of course, you're not going to start trading until Sunday, but that's still within 72 hours. So step 3 is once you've done it, is to master the account setup, right? You want to master how to, you know, set up your account for yourself, you know, to become independent, you know, as well. And also learn how to enter, exit trades. Make sure you're looking at all of our basic, you know, our basic educational stuff to get done. And then the next thing to do is get 3 people so you can have your access for free. Because if not, there is a monthly subscription that's going to give you access to the education, tools, and software that's going to promote and actually get you this money, okay, guys? And like I said before, what's $200 if you can basically make money at your leisure, right? Think about it, right? It's a no-brainer, right? But then let's say, hey, it's free, right? I helped 3 people, and the whole thing about helping 3 people is you got to help them make money. You have to help them activate their benefits. And if you don't know, right, if you're new, guess what? You have leaders like myself. You have leaders like Jason. You have leaders like Justin. You have leaders like Brad that is in my active group right now. You got leaders, you know, all over the place that I'm connected to that are doing $10,000 to $15,000 a month. You know, that's going to give us one-on-one info as well. You know, this is a real team. Okay. And that's just your first 30 days. That's just first 30 days, right? In first 30 days, you know, the game plan is set, right? We're going to see some positive momentum because, you know, I'm going to speak it into existence on you and your life right now. Now let's go into 60 days, okay? So now we set up, you want to want to set up private group page to help share strategies, right? In certain cases, you connect to our page. A lot of times we already got the culture, the community already set up for you. So a lot of times you don't have to do this, right? So now what you want to do is like, you've got your 3 and free. Now you want to help your 3 get their own free, right? Because it's all about doing this and making money for free. Okay. We're going to set up a weekly training call and opportunity call, which then means, hey, we're going to set up the training and make sure you know how to still enter, exit trades, proper risk management. The education never stops, guys. The education never stops. But you also want to share this with people as well so that you can make sure you attract 3 so you can become free. Okay. And assure your team they're also account setup experts, right? So you got to make sure you one-on-one, you know, to set up with them and then help them or do trainings or do simulations of them setting up it themselves. Okay. You know, making money, right? So let's talk about the levels of the wealth, right? We want to eliminate debt. We want to get stability, independence. Now we're talking abundance, wealth, and we want to get to the super rich, guys. You know, there's so many avenues, guys, that's out there. And gals, but this is the avenue that I'm choosing to do it with because I've been successful. I think it's important. I think forex, cryptocurrency, trading or investing is something 99.9% of America should do. The bad part is only less than 1% do, right? But that's the world we live in, right? We're 95% consumers, 4% business owners, and 1% traders, right? But hey, to each his own, right? So now after 90 days, you've helped your 3 get 3, right? So now if you look at our affiliate program, right? Some people say, hey, well, Travis, this thing is doing this for me every month, right? And again, past profits don't guarantee future profits. And me selling you these numbers only illustrate what I've done, but it doesn't make any guarantees, okay? So what I was able to do this year, I've been consistently making between $400 and $500 a month, easily, right? So who would not, right? For example, if I ask you, say, hey, yo, give me $160, right? Give me $160, and after 30 days, I'll bring you back 500. Would you take that deal or not? If I say, hey, give me $160, and I'll give you between 400 and 500 after 30 days, would you take that deal or not? Right? That possibility, right? That's a 3 to 4x on my money, right? Profit-wise, okay? So let's talk about it. Right? Now you want to help your 12 get 12, okay? Because you always want to continue to make sure everyone getting it for free, right? Help 3, get 3. Then help your 12 get 12, right? Help your 24 get 24. It's all about making sure everyone gets it from free. It's the power of 3, guys, okay? Now walk through the game plan packet and goals with your people, 30, 60, 90. What is the game plan? Make sure they have access to the Excel compound spreadsheet so they can have a plan in place, a visual, and update the plan as necessary. What I mean by that is every week you may not make it to your week 3 goal. You may be in between like me, right? Or you may take some profits out, and now your amount goes from a week 7 profit to a week 4 because you took out $100 or $200, you know, to pay your phone bill or something, right? That's what we're doing it for, okay? And set up weekly Zoom calls and bi-weekly Zoom calls. A lot of times we've already got these set up. You just need to plug in, right? You just need to plug in until you get comfortable. Because I know at one point I never thought I'd be sharing this with people, trying to help people. But I do know that this is something that I said 99% of people definitely are going to need, guys, right? And so after that, so like I said before, you're making money. And based on our affiliate program, you're able to help others make money, and we're going to pay you just to do that, right? I actually think it's, as Mr. Jason Hanna will call this, a win-win situation, right? Because that's the name of his brand, Win-Win Incorporated, okay? Because, hey, if I'm making $400 to $500 a month, at this point, consistently, and I help others make $400 to $500 a week, you're telling me if I help 12 people make $500 a week, right, you're going to pay me $600 a month extra just because I introduced them to this Forex, right? I introduced them to this, and they're being successful. And you want them to be successful. Why, guys? Because if they're successful, they're going to stay on your team, right? That's what I want people to understand, right? You know, people, you know, talk down about so many things, but think about it. People, you know, stay because they become successful, right? This thing right here, guys, we're using, if your smartphone is not making you money, guess what you got? You got a dumb phone. Your phone dumb. Dumb as hell. I would talk about it. Phone dumb. Come on now, right? We got things to do, y'all. We really got things to do right now. Okay? And we want to get that thing done. So I just want to make sure everybody, you know, is on right now. I want to bring up some stuff because a lot of people say, well, Travis, I want to get into stocks. I want to get into some other things, right? So if you do, hey, guess what? You're in the right freaking place, right? And guess why you're in the right place? Because once you learn a chart, you learn all the charts, okay? And I am going to bring up right now a tool right now that I want to look at that's going to talk about it, okay? We're going to talk about some stock charts, okay? And I'm going to bring them over here real quick. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to bring up some charts right now so you guys can just see the similarities. Because so many people say, well, Travis, you know, I don't know Forex. Man, you don't know the stock market either, right? You know, so figure out what's available, learn it, and utilize it in everything, you know, because we trade US 30, right, which is the top 30, you know, stocks, right? And it's people making life-changing money off low moves, y'all, like the US 30, right? Oh, man, it's crazy. Okay, so let's look at Apple real quick. I want to show you guys, you know, something, right? And you're only going to know that the stock is different because of the name, right? But guess what? All the charts technically look alike. Oh, man, it's moving slow right now because I'm streaming. So it's going to be a little slow because I'm streaming. All right, so my people on the line, tell me if y'all getting some value tonight or not. If y'all getting some value, please leave a 1 in the comments right now if you're getting some value, getting some information right now. And also, if you got some questions, this is your time to ask. No question is a dumb question. The only dumb question is a question you don't ask because you don't get an answer. Okay? That's the only dumb question. So, and that's how I feel about it. Okay, well, nah, there's a dumb question. If you keep asking the same question 5 times, there are some dumb questions, okay? But that's just a repetitive question at that. But please ask the question. Let me answer it for you. Let me make sure you get all the information you need, right? And if you're not in my private group, and I'm talking about, you probably don't even know about this one, right? Because I got a Trade the Trends page. That's my business page. But we got a private group where I actually show my profits from my live account. You see the money, you see the moves, you see everything happening, right? So boom, all right? So just looking at this simply, right? We learn downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, right? So we're going to see a pattern, right? We want to trade the trends, okay? All right, Marquise, all right, Brandon, appreciate y'all in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. We out here getting some moves done. So let's see if I can mark this up real quick. I just want a little marky mark. Gotcha. Dang, so I guess I already marked them up before. I didn't even know I did that. He says being a little slow. Got so much stuff going. I'm streaming. All right, so boom. Downtrend. Let me see. Uptrend, right? Okay. All right. And then watch this bad boy though. Let me see where it's at. Let me get you back over here. Go on, come back over here. Thought I clicked it. All right. Let me get another one. And I'm gonna show y'all something real simple, right? And man, it's gonna be it's about to be crazy, right? You're gonna be like, wow. Like it's real simple. You just gotta understand, the numbers on the side, entering the trade, all that good stuff, right? So, oh man, I thought they hit it again. Boom. So basically, you got this, right? Say I'm in because right now it looks like we're back in the uptrend, right? So basically, you say I have a runner who runs 10 yards, right? He runs 10 yards, and guess what? He takes a break for 5 yards, okay? I get a runner. He's going to run 10 yards and going to take a break. Okay, so let's move it to the side. So basically, I can almost predict what's next, right? Because the trend is your friend, right? So he runs 10, comes back 5. So I'm going to assume, okay, and I got your video has been paused. Come on, B. I got so much stuff running out here and I'm in the garage. Might have to end this joint, guys. Consider moving to find a better signal or you can end the broadcast. Man, I don't want to end this broadcast. Swear I don't. Let me see. I should be getting back. I should be good. All right, come on. All right, trying to reconnect, guys. Well, hey, I guess the devil is at work right now. Right, he don't want me to give y'all this value right now. Hopefully, y'all still listening, but he don't want me to give you this value right now. So what I am gonna do, I'm gonna close it up right now. I appreciate everybody that's on. I appreciate everybody that's been connected. I appreciate everything that's been going on. Hey, same bat time on Thursday night at 9. We're gonna get this thing rocking, y'all. So I appreciate y'all. Let's do this.